Uh-oh. Here we go. Oh, here we go. Now my phone's going crazy. Dang. That's insane. Uh-oh. There we go. Here we go.
Are we up?
Okay, so I gotta mute this. All right, so we're live right now. We are currently live
Ah, yes, this
on
league
YouTube.
12 too. Perfect. All
All right,
right.
let's go. Why does my charger just not work? Fuck. All right.
All right, hold on. Let me just I gotta mute the YouTube. All right, it's on mute. All right, I'm gonna pop this up on the. Should we tweet it and Snapchat it?
Yeah, might as well.
Yeah.
Let's go to here. That link work? Yeah, okay. All right, all right, all right. And then we can see the chat right here. That's perfect.
Yeah. No. Yeah. I think YouTube, and then I think we're better off on YouTube than Twitch. I don't know that we can do Zoom on both at the same time.
Yeah, I think, yeah, let's just leave it here.
Um. Wait, I gotta. That'd be cool. Um.
Oh, wait, no, I tweeted the link so I can see.
I texted you the link just so that I could copy it to put on my Snapchat.
There we go.
Who was who was the dude that was bashing the Clippers this week?
JaMychal Green.
Yeah.
Did you see the Athletic article that came out?
No.
It was like going in on Paul George and Kawhi.
Was it just the was he the one that was complaining about them getting preferential treatment and having like private security and stuff?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. And then he like said publicly that like they quit up 3-1. Stuff like that. I want to do a live chat. All right. Let's get some people in here, huh?
Yeah.
Two watching now. I think that's both of us.
Yeah.
I think this will stay up too. So that's good. All right. You want to just go?
Yeah.
We got two watching right now. No, I thought we had three.
I put up a selfie with my dog this morning to advertise for the show.
I saw that. Good looks.
Yeah.
All
All
right,
right, since we have three watching now.
let's
All
get
right.
into it.
Yeah, let's get into it.
This is this league. Shane Mavex, Jake Mazaka from home, WBOF. Russ just
Our
got
humble
traded.
abodes, just chilling.
Russ just got traded in the middle while we were about to go on the air. So I so
Let's
what's the
discuss.
trade? What's the trade?
So it was John Wall and a first round pick to Houston for Russ. That's all I saw so far. That's all Woj put out. Usually, like if there's like a second or a later round pick involved, it gets put up later. But as of right now, that's all that it seems like we're getting.
That's crazy. So this trade, they were talking about this like being a possibility a couple of weeks ago when the moratorium, I think I said that right, when that got lifted and a bunch of trades were flying. But I mean, I don't like this trade for either side.
I just don't see how it makes either team better at any point, like
Yeah.
now or the future. They're to me, John Wall and Russ are the same player at this point.
Exactly.
Like John Wall, there was a point where he was the fastest guy in the league. Like he won the dunk contest at one point, right? I don't know.
I think one of the big
number one overall pick. He has like the exact same skill set as Russ. He just doesn't have like the stat padding reputation that Russ has. But they're very similar guys. And then Brad Beal is just a poor man's James Harden. I just think I really just see these two teams as being the exact same team.
Yeah, an even trade, but neither side. Like, if you're the Rockets, I don't get what the point of trading Russ is to get John Wall's contract. Plus, he hasn't played in 2 years.
Yeah,
I don't get that at all.
No, it does. John, I just don't understand. John Wall has had the two hardest injuries to come back from. He had an ACL and an Achilles. He's a guy that relies like almost entirely on his athleticism. Like he's not a shooter. He's not Klay Thompson that's just gonna be able to post up in the corner until he turns 50. Like this guy focuses on being able to run the fast break, and he's got one leg left. Yeah, this is kind of risky to me.
I think they're trying to get some assets back from the Russ trade because they traded them all away to get Russ.
Yeah.
Now they're trading.
So now they basically have Russ and Washington's first round pick, who, if Brad Beal doesn't stay healthy and Russ just wants to play king ball, that could be a lottery pick.
Oh yeah. I think that's probably going to be a lottery pick.
It's everybody involved in this trade has a history of not staying healthy. So we could see some pretty bad basketball come out of Washington and Houston after this.
So
I also wonder, does James Harden prefer to play with John Wall? Like, do you think that was their mindset?
I mean, I think him and Russ are like really good friends. So, I mean, I
just wonder, like, fit wise, if he feels like John Wall can fit with him better. He's not going to be as much of a ball hog, but I really just see these two as the same player.
Yeah, no,
it's like a lateral move, but you get draft capital.
So how about that? From Russ goes from being in like the loyal guy to OKC to now this is his third team in 3 years.
Yeah.
Craziness.
Yeah, he's bouncing around. He's a journeyman all of a sudden.
Craziness. So I don't think the Rockets. Does this mean that they're going to trade James Harden?
Again, that's what I'm trying to look into with this.
I think they're blowing it up.
Is because, like you just said, Harden and Russ are pals. They just traded Harden's pal now. So now, unless he and John Wall just love to hit the strip clubs, which is a very good possibility that they like the LA nightlife together.
I mean, wait, what's maybe the picture keep the picture of John Wall like in the U.S. Basketball thing where he looks like so fat? Tell me that guy doesn't like to enjoy a nice gentleman's club once in a while.
John Wall. No, they could be having a lot of fun in Houston if they trade for Lou Will, who sounds like he's on the trade blog. And they just
tell me this man.
Yes, that's exactly
doesn't frequent Washington strip clubs.
He likes the hot wings. And remember, what was it? I think we talked about it when we were in studio, like last was it month? I don't know. But there were Wizards executives trying to slander John Wall and say like, oh, like he has gang affiliations.
Oh
like,
yeah.
We knew this. When he got drafted, we knew this.
Yeah, he threw up gang signs on the court.
Like there, it's like a famous GIF. Yeah. Like you go on the internet during like any Wizards game, like John Wall does any dunk, and they're like,
that's like gang sign John Wall is up there with like Kyrie, untucked Kyrie, mass LeBron. That's
No, seriously, it's on the Mount Rushmore of like all athlete alter egos.
yes. John Wall did not. So apparently he didn't request a. Yeah, the Wizards like on Monday said that John Wall didn't request a trade and everything's good, and then 2 seconds later, boom.
Yeah, like that. They were so inconsistent with it. Like that very same day, John Wall was at some kind of charity event, and a reporter was like, "I got to address the elephant in the room. Like, there's trade rumors around you." And he was just like, "No comment," which feels like if he thought he was staying, he would have had comment. So no comment told me he was getting traded, and now here we are 2 days later, and he's on his way to Houston.
Craziness.
But yeah, so I think the official This League take on this is just a nothing trade.
This is the most.
If they put John Wall and just change his number to 0 and put Westbrook on the back of the jersey, same exact thing.
Give him the 2 arm sleeves. Yeah. Russ Westbrook. So breaking news as we go live. Always interesting.
It was a gift from the Woj Bomb heavens.
Yes. Gave us some content. The other thing, everyone just hates Kawhi Leonard and Paul George. JaMychal Green trashed the Clippers. Him and Montrezl Harrell are leaking stuff to The Athletic. It's a bad scene in LA if you're not part of the Lakers.
It's a disaster on that side of the Staples Center. There's one team is still drinking vino and celebrating their championship, and the other one who thought they were going to win a championship seemed to be. They formed a super team last year. They're trouble in paradise.
Oh no, there's big time trouble in paradise.
So let's get into the JaMychal Green stuff. So did you read the Athletic article?
I got like quotes from the Athletic article.
That's what we need.
So according to multiple league sources, here are the perks that Paul George and Kawhi Leonard got. They were the only players to have their own personal security guards and trainers. They had power over the team's practice and travel schedule, leading teammates to believe Kawhi canceled multiple practices. Kawhi was allowed to live in San Diego and commute there, which often made him late for team flights. So they were stuck on the runway. They didn't speak to the media until 45 minutes after the games concluded under the guise of post-game treatment or workouts. This resulted in the teammates speaking first and essentially becoming the public voices of the team. And teammates were also led to believe that Leonard and George were able to pick and choose when they played. Not only did they choose when they could sit out games, they could also just say, I'm out in the middle of a game and then not play. Craziness.
So that gives some explanation as to what was going on in the middle of the season. Because if I remember right, there were certain games that like this was why all the controversy got stirred up about load management, was that like these games would be like a last minute thing where it was like, oh yeah, Paul George isn't playing in Milwaukee tonight, or like Kawhi is sitting out tonight against the Celtics,
the Kings.
And so it would be like so last minute. It was one of those things that like it couldn't have been a Doc Rivers decision. Like it had to. So this makes sense. The timeline adds up. Like JaMychal Green is not lying.
No, that Athletic article was definitely leaked by Montrezl Harrell and JaMychal Green, 2 guys on their way out.
It makes a lot of sense. And what JaMychal Green said this week, he said they have no heart, and Denver has a lot of heart, and he's excited to join. He's going to Denver, and he's excited to join Jokic and Murray, who undeniably have a lot of heart.
Oh yeah, that Nuggets team has a lot of heart. The Clippers just sleptwalked through the entire season and thought that they would be all right. Also, I don't know if you saw this, Paul George was on Matt Barnes' podcast, just absolutely obliterating Doc Rivers, just saying like how Doc was making him play as like JJ Redick or just like as a pin down shooter, which like that's not his game, that they didn't have any didn't make any adjustments when they blew the 3-1 lead, and that they didn't practice the entire season pretty much. So, I mean, he's talking like he's off the team when he still has to come back the next day and like
see the same guys in the locker room.
Yeah.
It doesn't make any sense. And Kawhi, I kind of understand like the superstar treatment and all that stuff. Like if letting Kawhi live in San Diego and have him be late to flights was what it took to get him to come to LA, if
Fair.
I'm even a player on the team, I'm okay with that because Kawhi Leonard is undeniably a top 3 player in basketball. Paul George doesn't have those accolades. He can't act like this. He's very good.
He's an okay basketball player, but yeah, that's even some guys on the team were like, all right, Kawhi, that's fine. He can do what he wants. He just won a Finals MVP. But people were asking what Paul George has done in the playoffs, which is a little weird coming from Pat Beverly and Lou Williams. What have they ever done in the playoffs?
Yeah.
But I don't know. That it's tough if you're a Clipper fan right now. They're just getting kicked.
It is.
They're the biggest meme on the internet. Biggest meme.
Yeah. I mean, we're here to clown them. I think we've found a way to clown the Clippers in one way or another pretty much every show we've done.
Oh yeah. Which I mean,
it's like the family dynamic between Paul George and Doc Rivers. I think that's where it comes from. I think Doc was just being a little hard on the guy.
I like that. I like that.
I don't blame Doc.
Oh no,
I'm kind of team Doc here.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Goes around, comes around, Paulie.
Oh, and then one more thing. Kawhi apparently would just have his own locker room to stretch out before games, and that would sometimes be the locker room for like the female staffers, so they had no place to like go to the bathroom or to like change, and like some person was like, what do we like, why? And someone said, what are we going to do about it? It's Kawhi, which I guess makes sense.
That makes sense, but
to have your own private.
I think the it's Kawhi thing there, it goes a long way, but there's definitely a line, and I feel like where women go to change and use the restroom should probably be past that line.
He closed that off. He said, "That's mine now." He
just took over the women's room in the Staples Center.
Yeah,
I mean, this
guy,
league, man.
Low key, he's a diva. He's a low key, pretty big diva.
He's a quiet diva. Like, I think we didn't want to believe it when he was leaving San Antonio, because we were just like, nah, he's quiet and just wants to play basketball. He loves the game of basketball. Like, nah, dude, this guy.
He's got Uncle Dennis.
This guy likes his
if you
uncle.
Treat him wrong, Uncle Dennis will be on that ass.
Any athlete that has like a weird like extended family member meddling in their business is always a red flag to me.
Oh yeah.
Like Kawhi's uncle like runs his stuff.
Yeah.
That's always strange when it's like somebody's cousin is like his manager, like a second cousin, like a childhood friend, Rich Paul. Like it gets a little muddy.
Especially when they're super outspoken. And they're normally not. I was gonna say something.
Oh, speaking of outspoken family members, LeVar finally got his wish today.
Oh yeah.
LiAngelo signed with the Pistons, and the way Woj tweeted it seems like he's on the NBA roster.
It was an Exhibit 10 deal, which full disclosure, I can't keep track of all the type of deals now. I have no idea.
I know more than I probably need to about NBA contracts, but I don't know that much. So
yeah, I don't know what I think it's just a camp deal. I think he's invited to training camps, but the Pistons are definitely going to put him
he'll sell some tickets. He's a ball brother.
Put asses in.
And I love the Twitter reaction from this, because I was very proud of the people on Twitter for not giving LeVar too much credit when Lonzo and LiAngelo got drafted. I mean, LaMelo got drafted, because they're both top 3 picks. Like, they're just really good at basketball.
Yeah.
LeVar needs a lot of credit for getting LiAngelo into the league, because this guy he's not that good.
Yeah, no, he has. And he hasn't played like legitimate basketball in like 3 years. He was on UCLA for like 2 weeks, had the whole stealing issue in China, and then played in Lithuania in the JBA. So good for him.
Good for him. He's got those like eyebrow.
Yeah, he's got like
things.
that thing. He's a big boy. He's a big boy.
I gotta
another power forward for the Pistons.
Just to jump back to Houston and the John Wall trade. Rocket Source stance on James Harden has not changed. Houston hopes to be competitive with him this season and does not envision a scenario where Harden would be traded before the opener. That means he's getting traded at the trade deadline.
Yeah, that means we're going to drag this out as long as possible, make it big of a deal out of it, make it an Anthony Davis.
Yep.
Create that.
This
So-
league, man.
This league protection on the first round pick. It's okay. So the Wizards, all in all, it's a lottery protected for 2023, and then it goes to like 12, 10 as you go down the list. So it's a
Okay.
solid. It's pretty solid.
It's not a terrible haul.
Yeah, you get. I think Russ only has like 2 years left on his contract. I don't know what you do about Bradley Beal though. That's my.
Yeah. Is Brad on expiring or did he just re-up?
I think he's got 2 years left. Brad.
Okay. So maybe that's also part of the Wizards' plan. They try to line them up to see if they can get into some cap freedom coming up
Was-
because Lord knows Washington knows how to build a winning franchise.
Yeah. Washington basketball is notoriously good.
Somebody out there that follows this stuff way closer than us is going to have a terrific Westbrook or Russell in Washington. Like some kind of politics joke is here.
Yes. Yeah.
There's a
definitely.
politics joke here, and I don't know it.
Anytime, there's a Washington team that makes a move.
Mhm.
Yeah. All right. That was pretty much all we got the schedule that comes out that the first 2 games of the
Mhm.
season have come, or first 3 days. Nets first opening against the Warriors. That's gonna be
That's big.
KD.
That is
Warriors, first game back.
perfect. That's
Yeah.
perfect.
That would
So
be.
yeah, so we get to see that snake KD go back to. Do you think he gets booed? Well, there's no
It's
fans.
in Brooklyn. It's in Brooklyn.
Nah,
so
but either way, yeah.
he would have gotten
But-
cheered.
But just like, do you think they'll boo him in
In
San Francisco?
Golden State? Yeah, probably.
I feel like
No, I feel like
I
the
don't know.
Warriors fans are like, it's 50.
they're so new.
It's 50.
I feel like
half hate him.
they can't hate him from like an actual fan perspective, but they're all like, I don't think they're in a new city now. They moved from Oakland.
Yeah.
I know it's just across the bay, but it's different people.
Yeah.
And they all just started watching basketball 2 years ago. So
Yeah.
who knows? But so the big juicy one we got to talk about is Celtics Nets, second game of the season. They're on Christmas Day. We get the 5 o'clock slate. So you're getting to the point of the night. You get to the point of the night where you just finished eating dinner. Maybe you had a couple of beers in the afternoon.
Yep.
And you're starting to get a little dehydrated because you haven't had a beer in a while, and it dehydrates you. You need some water. And we get to sit down, and you and I are just going to nonstop trash talk over the phone about this game.
Oh yeah. I think this. I
And
can't.
Tatum is going to give
Kyrie
you
just-
55,
What?
and Jason Tatum's going to give you 55.
I don't know
points.
about that. I think Kyrie. Is this his first game against the Celtics since he got traded?
Yeah, I think he sat the last one because he tends to do that.
Yeah, because he sat last Thanksgiving and yeah. So yeah, I
I
think
still don't think he's ever played against Cleveland.
no, that was the thing. He still hasn't played against Cleveland.
Oh
since
no,
got traded
he
there.
did the very first game he was in Boston, and
hasn't
he
played it.
broke Gordon Hayward's ankle.
Yeah, he hasn't
He
played
threw a
in
terrible alley oop and killed Gordon Hayward.
He hasn't
This
played
guy.
in Cleveland, I don't think. No, was that in Cleveland? It's something. There's something that he had. I don't think. Yeah.
But he's definitely missed games against the
Yeah, he missed
Cleveland.
missed
before.
both in Boston. That would be if there was fans there. That's what we're gonna miss. Like it's gonna be like Kyrie in Boston, him getting booed out of the building. That would be some good content there.
Terrific content.
Just gonna
That would be so this league.
gonna.
All
That's
right,
it.
is that all we got for basketball today?
That's pretty much it. We gonna have to cut this show a little short because I'm gonna put myself. We didn't just do a hot seat, cool throne. I'm putting
No,
myself.
but we
on
have
the
one
hot
hot seat today. Exactly one.
I am on the hot seat because last week it was Thanksgiving week. I come home. I'm like, oh, we're done with school. I can worry about that later. We got like 2 weeks, whatever. I'm getting my ass whooped in
In the school
in
department.
the school department. It's tough. This week has been just throwing Mike Tyson lefts and rights at me.
That happened this week.
Oh yeah,
But yes.
we didn't talk about Nate Robinson getting
I don't know much about it. I saw the knockout. He got popped.
Yeah, yeah, and Magic
Now
Johnson,
everybody in the world wants to fight Logan Paul. That's exciting.
Yeah. I think Magic Johnson actually thought that he died. He said
He definitely
prayers
did.
up to Nate Robinson.
He was very worried. Poor Magic.
I think that was probably the same tweet after someone dies. He's like prayers for blank. He thought he died. He was dead. But yeah, I have some work I have to do tonight that's due at midnight. So we're gonna have to cut this a little short.
All right. So we'll say 5 more minutes.
We can give it till like 8:40. We can give it 9
cool.
more minutes.
We got about a segment and a half to get through.
We have this segment that I'm very excited for. Before we do that, do you have anyone that you want to put on anything off the top that you
I want to put on the hot seat? Not off the top of my head, but something might come to me.
Okay.
All right, Sarah, you have quite the brag to get off.
I am the self.
And I need. Let's go.
I'm the self-proclaimed Christmas music guy. I'm the Christmas music guy.
The Christmas music guy.
I'm the king.
Yes, the king.
So
if I knew how to video edit in any way, shape, or form, I'd have a king
whoever knows how to video
crown emoji
right here with
dropping down.
Yes, yeah. Since it's now okay to play Christmas music, that's a big thing for me. You can't oversaturate it. It's got to be after Thanksgiving. After Thanksgiving, all bets are off.
It has to be special.
Yeah, because then it's like just regular music. So let's do a snake draft, top 5 Christmas music.
All right, songs. King of Christmas music. I'm gonna let you start. Give me your number. Actually, yeah, give me your number one Christmas song ever of all time.
Number 1 Christmas song ever all time. This is probably super basic, but All I Want for Christmas Is You. It's got to be on there.
No complaint. There's like 2 or 3 that were eligible for the number 1 pick, and you get one of them.
Yeah. Tell me you don't sing that anytime it comes on. You just start belting.
It's a jerk reaction. It comes right out of you.
Yeah, you have to sing that when it comes on. All time.
All right, am I up?
You're up.
All right, my number 1 Christmas song of all time. So the number 2 on the This League rankings is Santa Claus is Coming to Town, the Bruce Springsteen version. That one is all that. Yes. That is a perfect Christmas song. Bruce Springsteen has no business making good Christmas music, but he did it. Great song. Great song.
That saxophone solo. Oh, unreal. It's a great one.
I love you can't get a version of it without him like doing it live and like saying like everybody been naughty out there, not many, all in trouble out here.
Talking the band, Clarence, you've been practicing real hard. Oh, that's awesome. All right, number 2. By the way, I have a list of like 20 that I'm just trying to like narrow down here. Oh, number 2, it's gotta be Last Christmas by Wham.
Okay. That's definitely that was on my list. That's
at the end when he starts like singing the chorus on top of what the actual chorus is, just gets me going every time. Are we doing by specific artists or just the song in general? I think we lost him. Hello? Oh, there we go.
Hold on. Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Oh. All right, I think that was from my end. I hope it came up fine on YouTube, but repeat that question just in case.
Are we doing it just the song itself or the specific renditions?
No, I was gonna say we can repeat a song by a different artist as long as it's not just like a cover of it, like because there are certain like Bruce Springsteen Santa Claus Coming to Town is very different from other people's.
So. Yes, very different than the Elvis version.
Yes.
Okay.
So you just gave me Last Christmas by Wham.
Yes,
which
that was my number
no
two.
arguments here. That's your number two. All
Yep.
right. All right. My number two is Happy Christmas, John Lennon in the Harlem Community Choir.
Mhm. That's
So
solid.
this is Christmas. It's
Oh,
a
yeah.
great song. Great.
That's a solid one. That's
Mhm.
yeah. I gotta do number 3, Underneath the Tree, Kelly Clarkson. Come on.
Oh, okay.
Come on.
I mean,
Just a certified
again,
banger.
I got nothing against it.
That's like also in the Mariah Carey territory where you have to sing the chorus for that.
No, yep, we're putting together a good list right here. All right,
Yeah,
my next one, I got Wonderful Christmas Time, Paul McCartney.
Oh yeah, that's a good one.
Mhm.
Some people don't like that.
I've heard some slander for it. I was actually afraid that the king of Christmas music was going to tell me I couldn't, but
actually
that one's one of mine. That's great.
On my Christmas playlist, it's the number 1 song. The first song that I added. I was like, I'm making a Christmas playlist. What's the first song? Wonderful Christmas Time. Boom.
Beautiful.
Boom. What am I at? Number 4? Number 4?
4.
Number 4. Oh, Mele Kalikimaka by who's it by? By the guy Bing Crosby.
Mm-hmm. Bing Crosby has a terrific Christmas album.
Yes. Yep. We have that like in my house, like up on the wall.
Yes, completely understandable. Great Christmas album.
It's a great one. It's a great one. Gets the people going.
All right. My next one is Little Saint Nick by the Beach Boys.
Oh, yeah.
That one gets me. That one gets me good.
Yep. That's a great one. Oh, there's so many. I'm gonna leave off so much. I think for my last one, I gotta go with Pentatonic's rendition of Winter Wonderland.
Okay, that's the one I have on my Spotify playlist of Winter Wonderland. I think that's the best one. I'm with you on that.
I love me some good acapella.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, great stuff.
All right, let's see. I'm between a few because there's a couple that I like feel like we need to get Michael Bublé in this in some way. Yeah. I think it's beginning to look a lot like Christmas. I think that's his best one. So I'm just gonna give that for my number 5.
That's fair. I also like the White Christmas that he does.
Mm-hmm.
Big fan of that one. Big fan of that. There's just so many.
Let's give a couple of honorable mentions, right? We both have big lists. We're leaving some off.
Most Wonderful Time of the Year. I feel like I should have put that instead of Mele Kalikimaka. That's fine. That's fine. Once I said it's in there.
You said you like some good acapella. There was the 12 Days of Christmas one that went like super viral a couple years ago. That Straight No Chaser acapella group, and they start singing like all kinds of like Africa by Toto ends up in there. It's really? A fever dream of a Christmas song, but I love it. I'll send you it to listen to.
Send me the link to that. I'm always
it's a good one.
Always need some.
It doesn't crack my top 5, but I think it needs an honorable mention.
One more. Blue Christmas by Elvis.
Mm-hmm.
That's a solid one.
That was in a Christmas special. Was it The Year Without a Santa Claus?
No. That was might have been Year Without a Santa Claus. Yeah, but I think it's.
But either way, that's an American classic. That's a great one.
Yeah. So there you have it. Do you have any honorable mentions?
Have Yourself a Merry Little Christmas, Frank Sinatra. I like that one.
Oh, if we're done, Frank Sinatra, Let It Snow has to be on there.
Yeah, let's hit now.
You got to do Let It Snow.
Mm-hmm.
Even though not technically a Christmas song, but
no, just a very wintry song. So it's good. We didn't put it on our power rankings, but
yeah, it's holiday season song. Mm-hmm. All right.
So the King of Christmas is made his list. He's checking it
So
twice.
someone write that down. Someone
Write
write
it
that down.
down.
What the link was, or what the list was.
Yeah.
All right, so I think that's our show. I gotta grind
Yeah.
like
Best of luck.
4 pages of this essay. Do at
You got
midnight.
this. You got this.
We'll see. We'll see.
All right.
All right. How do I stop the live stream? Oh, stop live stream. There you go. All right. Peace.
right.
We'll be back. Same time, same place.